Welcome to Divine Intel. This is your PowerPoint presentation, and with you, beautiful Shala. Say hi, Shala.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
All right, so it took us a little time to have this presentation done, but we made it. So
Yes, we did.
uh, we're gonna share information that I can share for free, but the rest of the information that I cannot share will be in the special report. Today is August the 9th, 2020. And this is your PowerPoint presentation, video number 2 out of 2. If you see in video number 1, when we have crashed that, answer, well, what was that?
Answer that, scratch that.
Answer that, scratch that. Yes, so that was video number 1. So this time is going to be video number 2. All right, so.
And we do have a couple questions that did come in today. Since
more questions.
Yes, we do. So we have more questions. Let me know if you want to go ahead and address those.
Sure, why not? Let's do it right now.
Okay. Question number 1. Are the elites still planning to drop the price of gold and silver? And will the time frame be after or before the RB? Or can they predict that? Or can they not predict that? I know it is in God's hands.
Okay, I lost you for a moment. I think it's because I was trying to get something here. Can you please repeat again the question?
Yes, I can. Are the elites still planning to drop the price of gold and silver? And will the time frame be after or before the RB? Or can they not predict that?
Okay. The information that I just got was that they're going to drop the price of gold after the RB. And that's the problem, because if actually it happened that, the only thing left will be oil. Okay? And I've been telling you guys, I've been telling you for the longest time, the gurus only talk about gold this and gold that. Yes, the price of gold have increased, definitely. But before they shoot it to the sky, they're going to drop the price. They're going to drop the price, and that's it. That will be the last time it will drop the price. Okay?
Okay. We have a repeat question, but it's being asked specifically this way. So my question for the next Divine Intel is, what's good is a RB if the exchange with fiat money? What's first, in your opinion, RB or asset-backed currency via Trump? Or will it be RB and asset-backed currency at the same time? Is there a strategy for the above?
Wasn't that question already answered?
It was, but they want to know what the strategy is.
Okay. The strategy is to force the government to back currencies. That's the strategy. Okay? But it's risky. It's risky. Look, one thing is what the logic will call for the proper thing is to, come out with a back currency, right? And then revalue. And we're all going to be okay. And another thing is that because of the different aspects of the people who actually bring in this reset, they need to be forced, because like always I've been saying, it's gonna have a justification to look. They're gonna have to find justification and the logic to save the currency, to save the dollar. Got it? But as you can see, guys, they're using crisis for everything. Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised that they actually give us the gold standard or oil standard back currency when we need it the most. Okay. Because that's the way they do it. That's not my way. That's the way they do it. Okay?
Okay.
Hopefully that will answer the question once and for all. Jesus.
Once and for all.
All right. Another question?
That's all for today.
All right. So this presentation, the topics I will address are the following. The incoming famine. Then we're going to go for the secret World War III. Then we're going to go for the confusion. As you know, August is the month of confusion, right?
Right.
And then we're going to go for the meeting, all right? And the meeting goes with Mustafa and Donald Trump, and that will be the statement that I was going to reveal in public. And then my statement, which is that one. Okay?
Okay.
So, the incoming famine. The incoming famine, as you know, and let me move you around, honey.
Okay.
More farmers declaring bankruptcy despite record levels of federal aid, and that is a fact. They're moving another crisis because the next crisis after the pandemic will be food. There will be shortness of food. And I've been telling you guys, I'm not your daddy, but if I were you, I would save money that would last at least 3 months. For those,
So again, let me get this right. So you believe that we all should be planning for the next 3 months when it comes to food in our pantry.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. And as you know, just remember what happened when the crisis of the coronavirus started.
Right.
People were not able to get into markets because of the distancing, right? Respecting the distancing and whatever. And it's going to be worse because now even these networks, these companies that distribute food, they won't be able to get food because they won't be available, and the government will have to actually do some emergency status in the country to get food somewhere else, and that's going to be chaotic. This will happen. This will be done because of a reason I'm going to tell you in the coming PowerPoint. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. So there you go. It's on the news, guys. And I make things up. I even ask you guys, if I ask you to save some food before it even came out in the news, I ask you that. That was August the 6th. Before it even came out in the news, I told you a week ago, can you do this? Can you do this? Most of you guys understand it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, this is the article. Farmers declare bankruptcy despite record levels on federal aid. And that's the link. All right. So, there's another link right here. Without federal protection, farm workers risk coronavirus infection to harvest crops. There you go. Okay?
Perfect.
And that's a fact, people. Now, the incoming famine. The incoming famine is just a trend for future crisis. What do you mean trend for future crisis? Because they're going to bring it out. They're going to bring it again in the future. But right now, people will need food to eat. Okay? And I'm sorry, but that's the way it's coming.
They might actually need their toilet paper.
Forget about the toilet paper. It wouldn't be worthless without food. All right, so there you go. See, this is the way they do it. People actually were more caring about wiping up their behind than putting food in their mouth.
Right, they were.
All right, so there will be other facts and trends of the famine that will shock the world in the United States. I want you to save this video. I want you to share this video because a lot of people need to know what's coming. Okay?
Yes, they do.
All right, so the United States will try to import food from other countries, just like I told you. And I said the word try. Yes, people. Other countries will not actually sell food to the United States.
Mm-mm.
Yes, people. The United States will find out who are their friends and who are not their friends.
Exactly.
All right, there you go. So, next thing. The question is, will be enough? That's the question. Hopefully, it will be enough. But if not, you need to be prepared.
So I think the best thing to say would be to buy in stock, in bulk. So that way everybody can conserve enough food just in case.
Yep. Okay. So there you go. Now, the secret World War III. Right now, we are in a secret World War III, believe it or not. Why they're not making it open? Very simple. The world will not accept it. Okay, right now we have a pandemic, and they will not accept any country that is basically taking taking advantage of the situation. The second World War III will be started by China. Right now, China is provoking World War III in secret, believe it or not. I'm going to prove it to you. Wait. It will be followed by North Korea and Iran. But this situation will happen in the near future. All right? This will happen in the near future.
I mean, how near of a future are we looking to see this?
After DRB.
Perfect.
I said that there were Catholic prophecies. And one of the Catholic prophecies, it says that North Korea and Iran will get together and attack the United States. And they will actually be able to launch nuclear missiles over the United States. About seven of them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So don't expect that this is going to happen right now. It's going to happen after Donald Trump, okay? All right.
Perfect.
So then Russia will kick in after that because the enemies will take advantage, right?
Right.
And previously we were told that China and Russia will get together to destroy our country. Now we know for a fact that there are four of them: China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia. I got 4, I got 11. Now, let's talk about the confusion of the month of August and what it comes with Lebanon. As you know, there were a big destruction, a big explosion in Lebanon, right?
Right.
And this destruction, the media has not talked about the facts. And the facts is that it was an attack. It was not an accident. And I know this information is going to really, they might actually, kick me out of YouTube because I'm saying it. All right? Did you know that this is a plan from the cabal since 2003? Karen? Chala?
Now we know, but I also saw some pictures that had been posted to Facebook, and there was little dots, that people were saying that represented drones.
Exactly.
So
that's my prophetic vision. I had a vision that that Iran was going to be attacked by drones. Even the Lord told me that in the future the technology of warfare will be done by drones. Okay, so now it's happening right in front of you guys. And I'm not even a prophet. I'm just a vessel. All right, so let me give you facts that this was previously programmed by the cabal. Take a look at this. This is the picture of the magazine The Economist. This is a real picture of the cover of the magazine The Economist. As you right side, you can see an explosion, right?
Yes, we can.
It's a thermonuclear explosion. That's part of the agenda of the cabal.
Wow.
Underneath, you see the sun, right? You can see the sun right here?
Yes.
That means that in between, to tell you the truth, just let's say October and November, we might have a solar flare, explosion that may affect tremendously the internet all over the world.
Wow.
For days to come. Some of them are even calling it the 3 days of darkness. Okay?
And most of us have been expecting that for some time now.
Yes. And every single thing that it shows is a subliminal message. For example, do you see these two guys, the father and the mother with mask?
Yes.
These are chemical covering masks. This is not the coronavirus mask.
Right, they're gas masks.
Yes, it means that in the coming months, in the coming weeks, we are going to have a chemical attack. And a lot of people are going to be using this. Hopefully, it's not global. Okay?
Yes.
On the left side of the nuclear explosion, because this is a thermonuclear explosion. You can see the viruses. You see that? This means that they're going to release another virus, and I'm going to prove it to you. Okay? You can see also little birds. You see these little birds? They're flying out.
Yes.
These little birds will come out in the news. Please pay attention. These little birds or birds are going to come out in the news by millions. Why? Before the big meteor strike Earth. See the big meteor?
Wow.
And this is supposed to be happen by the month of December.
Which you mentioned.
All right. So there you go. And then I'm gonna move your beautiful face here, and they use this a clock. Why they showing a clock?
It looks like time's running out.
Exactly. You did it. Now on your left side, you're going to see this. Let me show you what's gonna happen in the left side. Okay.
Okay.
This is the left side. I'm gonna move your face again, and I'm gonna close this stuff. All right. So you see this penguin in a little island of ice in the sun, right? They're gonna bring more of climate change, and I believe I told you in the beginning of this year that they're going to find a big block of ice, an iceberg, of the size of the state of California.
Yes.
And it's going to be moving towards America.
Yes.
And if it crash against any country, can bring a catastrophe like humanity have never encountered before. Now, I want you guys to understand that all this information I'm giving you is part of the spiritual war between God and the enemy. Everything is spiritual. Do you understand that? I
do.
Even it can sound that it's not spiritual because basically it's going to happen in reality, but it comes from spiritual warfare. Got it?
Got it.
On the left side of this little penguin in the island, you can see a volcano. This volcano is not just an average volcano. This is a super volcano. It could be the Popos from Mexico, the Popocatépetl, okay? That might actually explode and bring a lot of smoke all around the world. It's a super volcano. What about the volcano in the United States? What's the name of that?
I don't recall.
It's a super volcano. Don't worry about that one, okay? Don't worry about that one. Sorry that I forgot about it. On the left side, you can see a pig. You see that pig? And remember I told you that I was going to prove it to you?
Yes.
This pig is a clear subliminal message of the bubonic plague. The bubonic plague. It will start with pigs and going to transfer to humans. That's the part of the program. See that? You see a cat with a mask. Why will a cat have a mask?
Wow.
See that? That's satanic. The cat represents that they're going to use cats as the main source of the bubonic plague. They're going to actually tell you cannot have domestic animals because you're going to get this plague. It's all over the world.
That volcano, by the way, is Yellowstone, right?
Yellowstone, yes.
Okay.
So, are you clear with this? I hope that I haven't confused you, right?
Nope.
All right. So let's go to the next. And this is a video that the media doesn't want to tell you. On this video, this is the Lebanon on black and white. You can see clearly there's a missile hitting the building. Let me play it out. Take a look at the missile. There you go.
Wow.
That was a thermonuclear explosion, and they want to keep it hidden. They don't want to talk about it because there's a secret World War III. And who are in there? China. Who else? The United States. They are disputing a place in Lebanon because it's rich. And the country who get a hold of that place in Lebanon is going to have the control over the East, the West, the Middle East. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what. All right, so let's go back to the confusion. Just like I told you guys, August will be a very confusing month. Don't fall for chaos and panic. Notice that the media is not telling you the truth about the drones attack, just like I told you.
Right.
And now let's go to the meeting. This is the part where I'm going to tell you what's happening and what's going to happen. By August the 20th, I believe they said, and during the meeting between Donald Trump and Mustafa, right?
Yes, we've all been waiting for this, actually.
The meeting between Mustafa and Donald Trump has been scheduled for August the 20th. I told you that they will not tell us the day. So why are they telling us the day? I'm not going to contradict myself. They are confusing you.
Yes, they are.
They are confusing you because these men cannot enter the United States because they're going to get them.
Absolutely.
Because they want to prevent that RB.
Mm-hmm.
Because once they RB, goodbye cabal. Got it?
Got it.
So whether it happens on August the 20th or not, just be ready. Okay? Whether it happens in August the 20th or not, just be ready. Just be ready for no delay. Just be ready that they actually do meet on the August the 20th. Regardless of when they're going to meet, I want you to understand they cannot delay it. They cannot delay it anymore.
Correct?
Excuse me?
Because we have a deadline, correct? Isn't it May 2020? May 2021, I'm sorry.
No, that is not deadline.
What was the deadline that we...
We have several dates.
Okay.
We got several dates, but like I said, look, I explain it in the last part of that video number 1. Due to the fact that many people are stupid, and I'm talking about my trolls, my enemies, and some gurus, even though I said it very politely and I said it openly that I know the date, and they want me to tell the date, people just cannot understand the fact that this cannot be told to the public, because whenever it happens, it's going to bring us several events that people will not be able to handle. I'm going to repeat that again. Before DRB happened and after DRB happened, there will be several events that people will not be able to handle it, because it's a very secret war between good and bad that is happening right now, because your paradigm is about to happen, and the enemy will want to destroy your paradigm. You need to understand that the paradigm that is coming is the beginning of the gold race, the gold era prophesied by the Mayans 3,000 years ago. So before it happens, before we go to that area where corruption will no longer be part of the paradigm, and the financial system will be a little bit more fair system, before we go there, we have to go through a storm. We have to go through a lot of pain, just like a delivery from the Virgin Mary. I had a call from somebody. He's a prophet, and he explained to me that all these things that are happening is part of the deliverance of the Virgin prophesied in the Bible 3 years ago that we were expecting. I actually reported that. Okay, I reported that. It's in the Bible, and all this pain and all this confusion and all this blood as part of the deliverance of the baby, which symbolizes our blessing, that's what it comes through. So right now we are going through the climax. According to the prophet, we are going through the climax, okay? And we are about to see our blessing. But before we get the blessing, things are going to be very ugly, people. They're going to be very ugly. It's not going to be fun to be around. Got it?
Got it.
I've been saying it for more than 5 years, and people even actually tell me in my face and tell me that I'm a false prophet when I never call myself a prophet, and that I contradict myself when I never contradict myself. It doesn't matter the way I said it. Even doesn't matter if I tell you the dates, because I will be attacked again. Even if I clearly said that I'm not giving you the date for the RB, or even though I know the day of the RB, people will not be pleased, because some of these people are stupid, and there is no fix for stupidity. And these people, because they comment, and I have allowed these people to comment underneath my videos, it's because I want the whole world to see how stupid these people are. Not because they disagree with me, but because they don't get it. They're idiots. They're retards. They don't get it. They don't accept the fact that this is a process. They don't accept the fact that they will take a miracle for this to happen. Did I contradict myself? No, I did not. I have never contradicted myself. It's going to be really difficult. I'm not like some kind of fucking retard saying, hey, by tomorrow we're going to exchange. I have never said that. I have never said that in my entire life. What I'm telling you is that you need to be ready. We need to be hoping for the best and prepare for the worst. Because if it was that easy, we'll already be exchanging right now.
Exactly.
That's what I've been saying. Whenever these retards, gurus come out and say, we're going to change by this, am I the one saying, no, you're not going to exchange? I've been saying it. It's not even fun anymore. Okay? So you don't want to go through this storm? Return your currency. Nobody's putting a gun in your head, right? Right, Chela?
Right. Nobody's putting a gun. No.
There you go. All right. So I told you that they will not tell us the day. So we just got to wait for the best. And we need to pray.
Yes.
Why are they telling us the day now? August the 20th. Confusion. They want to confuse us. They know there's 25 million people waiting for this RB to happen. 25 million of people waiting for this event to happen. They're not retards. They're not idiots. They want to confuse you. Why? I'm not going to contradict myself, because I told you there is a secret plan to deceive millions of people not to exchange. Didn't I say that?
Yes, you did.
There you go.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question. Is it still possible for anybody out there newly listening to jump in on this RV? Is there a place where they can go? I know that on, what is it, eBay? How much is a dinar on eBay right now? Did I read $2,000 for?
They selling it on eBay. They're selling 1 million dinars at $2,000. So basically, they double it, because right now, before it was on every other store, I paid $1,000 and they gave me $1 million. On eBay, is basically $1,000 more. And why? Because it's a process, people. It's a process. They know there are 25 million people. They're looking for dinars. They cannot find dinars on the stores.
And we are at the end of the process.
Yes. Okay. There you go. Any other question?
I just would like to say to anybody out there that goes to eBay to buy currency, please be careful because there's a lot of fake stuff out there. And last thing you want to do is walk into a bank with fake currency.
Exactamundo. All right. So they will come out with a confusion. And then after that, boom, you will get an announcement from Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Watch. They come out with the confusion, and then boom, you will get an announcement from Donald Trump. Now, let me remind you the announcement that Donald Trump will come out with. Because it might, let me just tell you this, it might be prophetic. There's a prophet out there, her name is Rosalie Solomon. She said that God showed the president, okay, give a speech, an announcement. And when he made the announcement, he made a lot of people happy, but he also make a lot of people unhappy. That's the mystery. That's the mystery.
Say that.
And then she said, days after that happened, we're going to have the RB. If you think that I don't remember those words, you got it wrong. And I'm going to tell you one more thing, because I'm keeping my word. I told Sister Rosalind Solomon I was not going to mention the prophetic word that the Lord gave her to tell me when the RB was going to happen. Yes. Rosalind Solomon gave me a letter. And Rosalind Solomon said that the Lord wanted me to keep that letter with me and never mention that day, that season, not a day, that season when the RB was supposed to happen. I'm not going to tell you where the season is, because that would be like telling you when it's going to be the RB. What I'm telling you right now, we are very, very close. That's all I can tell you. Okay? If the Lord says to her, give this to Benny, he knows that I will not reveal anything that I don't want the Lord to offend. Okay? So that's what I honor, the prophetic word. I honor the prophetic word because I know for a fact that God is leading me, the people, so they cannot be confused when that moment comes. And I cannot help it, people. I just cannot help it. Because the Lord will use anybody he wants, including me, a sinner. Okay? Including me, because I speak very bad. He will use anybody he wants to help his people. I'm not Moses. I don't consider myself even Moses. I'm not a saint, but I'm loyal to the Lord. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So, let's talk about my statement. I told you that they were going to try to RB 3 times, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
When was the last time that that they tried to RB? You can tell it now. Remember that date?
Was it the 11th?
No.
What? The 21st?
No.
The 27th?
I even told you that I would not, that in this live show the dates, but I also was going to tell you that it was going to be during my special report.
Yes, remind us.
All right, so the day that the RB told me that they were going to RB the first time was the 31st. Okay, that was the first time, the first nothing. Nothing, then suddenly something. Nothing happened. But what happened now? We are involved in a war, a secret World War III. Because after July the 31st, on August the 4th, I got 4, I got 11. I got 4, I got 11, say the Lord. August the 4th, what do we have? Didn't we have the situation in the big explosion, the big boom in Lebanon?
Yes, we did.
Didn't we have drones dropping bombs all over Lebanon?
Yes, we did. And there's proof.
And there's proof. Now, I've been attacked by another guy who I'm not going to even mention his name because what I was trying to be a friend with him. Okay? I'm not going to mention his name ever. As a matter of fact, I have told my chats, I don't want no videos from this guy anymore. Because if he wants to actually be my enemy, let him be my enemy. I never try to backstab anybody. Everybody knows that I don't backstab and I don't attack Christians. I do not do that. That's not my style. A lot of people have been trying to put me against this guy and it didn't work. Even against Johnny, and it's not gonna work. Because I do not attack Christians. I attack gurus. I attack the liars. I attack the criminals. So it doesn't matter. What I said, I'm not going to be attacked again. That's part to be Christian. And I'm sending this guy a message. I'm going to send you a message. If you don't want to be attacked by the people, if you don't want to be criticized by the people, by accusing you as a false prophet, get out of the internet and stop being a Christian. You hear me that? I'm not mentioning your name. You know who you are. Get out to be a Christian and get out to be in this business. Because part of to be a Christian is to be persecuted by the devil, by the demons, by the enemies. And facts don't care about your feelings. I'm not mentioning your name, but you know who you are. So look, everyone who are being involved in this part, and we are honoring the prophetic words.
Yes, we are.
We all being attacked. I've been attacked by even my friends. Seriously.
It happens.
Even happened. Look at Shella. Shella didn't have no necessity to be in my show. No
None.
need. And she said, you know what? Let me do it. And I even told her, do you really want to do it? Because you're going to gain a lot of enemies. And she goes, I don't care.
You got to take the good with the bad.
Exactly. You see that? That'll show you. That'll show you in her old environment. She doesn't need these trolls. But you know, that's another topic. But I'm gonna tell you this. That's the truth. If you don't want to be attacked, stop being called yourself a Christian. Because being a Christian is to be attacked by the world. It's in the Bible. All right? So my statement is the following. I want you to pay attention to three things. I told you that they're going to get together. They're not going to tell us the day that they're going to make the agreement. I'm going to repeat that again. They're not going to tell us the day that they're going to make the agreement. That day that they're showing is just for you, the meeting, not the agreement. I'm going to repeat that again. They are not going to tell us the day of the agreement. They just confusing you with the day of the meeting. The meeting is something else. It's a protocol. The agreement is different. They can actually make the agreement over the phone. They can actually allow Donald Trump to make the announcement now. So, please pay attention, take a notes. If there is no gold standard and the gold is going to rise, but it's not worth enough, what Donald Trump is going to do about Iraq? Are you listening? I'm going to tell you right now, by facts, what Donald Trump is going to do with Iraq. That's my statement. And there's an idiot who actually, I saw his criticism. Okay, because it doesn't matter what I said, he always attacked me. I think his name is Richard Acosta for being stupid. I will tell you, stupid, what Donald Trump is about to do. Are you listening, retard? Donald Trump is going to tell Iraq, you pay us now or we take your oil. You pay us now, or I'm gonna take your oil. You don't believe me? Google it. Donald Trump, for more than 40 years, have been saying, why can't we just take the oil for this country that we protect? Why can't we just take the oil for the country that we protect? I'm not making this up. Donald Trump will force Iraq to revalue whether they like it or not, because the elites must get paid. The elites must get paid. Did I contradict myself? No, I did not, retards. I did not contradict myself. You love it, don't you? Go ahead, attack me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Chella, say them.
You know, I think that even Trump put a warning out when he released the RV, traveling across the country in the RV. Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, going back to my statement, I already told you what's going to happen, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to pay attention to those three things in the coming days and months. I want you to pay attention to gold price. Watch. Watch gold price going increase and then boom, going down. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to pay attention to silver price too.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Pay attention to silver price. Watch. And I want you to pay attention on oil prices going to the roof. Oil prices going through the roof. It's going to be so much expensive that you won't be able to fill up your tank. Watch. It's coming. You doubt about it? Hello?
I'm going to go get my gas.
All right? There you go. Now, because of this, I also help people by becoming educated. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't become educated, you're not going to have your money too long. Have I said that before, Shala?
Yes, you have. You've also given us some classes too.
Exactly. So, this is one platform I would like to introduce again. Atlas and Beyond. You can see my link underneath, Carry My Coin link. And you can sign up in every link you want to. There's English and Spanish sessions for those who don't speak that well English or understand English. And you can become a professional trader. Is it going to be easy? No. But if you put all that effort, once you put all that effort and you become an independent businessman and businesswoman, you won't depend on your dead-end job. Yes, I call it dead-end job. And why did I call it dead-end job without even being afraid that I'm offending you? It's very simple, because I don't contradict myself. Millions of people will lose their jobs after the pandemic. Millions. So you're running out of time. Remember that clock?
Yep.
Remember that clock? That
I
clock.
do.
You're running out of time. There you go.
And it was very, 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 very close.
Yes. So, the contract is my special report. I'm going to be doing the contract special report tomorrow. And I'm going to upload it probably by tomorrow late night. So it will be basically ready by Tuesday.
Now, can you just let the viewers know how they can get this contract, how they can get into the behind the scenes where they get your special updates?
You mean that when I'm going to get the...
For the new viewers that are watching,
the new viewers.
Information.
Okay. All right. If you want to see the information, if you're watching right now on YouTube, this video, in the description box underneath this video, you will see my special report page and the link. Click on the link, and I will advise you to register in my Vimeo page so you will be notified when this video is available. Okay? Also, you can find the same link in the same videos posted in Facebook and posted in Twitter. Also, I'm also going to post it in YouTube on test posting, publishing posting.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's how you're gonna get it. All right, so if you want to donate anything you wanted to donate, please write me a direct payment. The first way you can do it is by PayPal, and just donate anything you want. On the second way is if you mail your money order only to Ben Wilson, 3680 Wilshire Boulevard, P.O. Box 1245, Suite P04, Los Angeles, California 90010. Now, before we go, I want to make an announcement because I'm going to forget about it. By Thursday, next week Thursday, I'm going to have a special interview with Pastor Dana Coverstone. This is the man who did a prophecy, a dream prophecy about the situation that is about to happen in the United States.
Yes.
And why did I say it's about to happen? Because I got an elite confirmation. Yes, it will happen. Okay, it will happen. Don't miss that show. Also, I have other 2 interviews that I'm negotiating to have with 2 very famous people around the world. Famous people. I will let you know when I got the confirmation. All right? All right, I think it's a wrap up, Shala.
Well, one more thing. Anybody that has questions and wants it on the answer that scratch that, please go to write to Chella at yahoo.com. That's WRITETOCHELLA at yahoo.com.
Thank you, Shala. Thank you. Wonderful. All right, guys. So that's it. Thank you so much for your attention. God bless you and your whole mother and your whole family and your whole father and your whole son and daughters. All the blessing of the Lord protect you from the bad people and from retards and enemies and envies. This is my wish to all of you, because people, they're stupid. There are some people that are too stupid and they don't want you to be wealthy. They don't want you to be happy. I want you to be happy as a human being, because the same way you guys love me, the same way, even double the way, I want you to be happy. All right? And that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shala. Thank you so much. And I see you next time.